Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are joining me here for the first time today. My name is Lucy and today I created this cool, weird, bubblegummy, I don't even know, kind of eyeshadow look. It's kind of like a graphic liner look. To create this look, if you were interested, I did use the Plouise X Mmmmitchell eye bases that they've just come out with. Well, they're not actually eye bases, they're more like eye paints, but this is their brand new Acid Rain collection. So if you do want to see how these perform as well, and then make sure to keep on watching. Hello everyone, so I do just want to start with an apology. I have not uploaded here on my YouTube channel in like 2 weeks now. Basically, I came back from holiday and then I just basically couldn't be bothered, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you just need a little bit of time out and a little bit of time to yourself, and that's exactly what I had, and it was really nice. I haven't created any content, not for my Instagram, not for my YouTube, in like 2 weeks, so it's been really nice to have a little break. But I'm very excited and very ready to get back into digging into some new makeup for you today, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So some of the new products we have today are the Mmmmitchell and Plouise Acid Rain eye paint collections. So there's like multiple different shades of these, so I'm gonna try and dig into those. I've also got some new bits from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so we have the eyeliner pen here, and we've also got some highlighters from them as well. What else have we got? We've got some bits from Dull Beauty, we've got some bits from Morphe, so I'm literally just gonna go ahead and create some magic with some of these new bits and bobs, so do keep watching if you want to see what I'm doing. Okay, so to begin with today, I'm going in with the brand new Morphe 35H Hotspot palette. This is really pretty. This is one of their new summer launches, I believe, and you can kind of see it actually looks a little bit similar to the Jaclyn Hill Morphe original palette with the pops of the green and the red and everything like that. It's a really pretty palette and perfect for summer, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. So I think I'm going to begin with this shade down here, which is called Party On, which is like a dark sort of burgundy burnt red shade, and I'm just going to start by taking that on my inner corner. So I'm going to actually take this quite high up today rather than taking it through my crease like I normally do. I'm going to actually take it just above my natural crease because I want to leave some space underneath to do something else, so that's where it's going. Since coming back from holiday, I don't know what it is, but my eyelids have been so dry. I have been exfoliating them, I've been moisturizing them, and they just look so dry, especially when I put like a base or a concealer on them. So that's kind of another reason why I haven't really been playing around with eyeshadow much, is just because they look so dry and horrible and it just doesn't really blend on top of them very well. So I'm going to try my best, but hopefully it won't last too much longer because it is very frustrating when doing eyeshadow. The next shade I'm going in with from this palette is the bright pink shade, which is kind of one of the standout shades when you look at the palette. This one is called Party On. It actually isn't really showing up very bright on camera there, but it's like a hot pink shade, so I'm just going to use that to blend out that red. So I guess I just want to know how you guys have been, really. It's been quite a long time since I spoke to you, I guess. I've barely even been active on my Instagram and my Instagram stories and things like that. I just generally have been having a little bit of a break, and it's actually been really nice, but since I got back from holiday, I was literally just like, oh my god, I just need to like chill, do you know what I mean? You just need to take out some time to yourself, and it's been really nice. So yeah, what have you guys been up to? Have you been away on holiday? Is it nice weather where you are? Just tell me what's been going on in the comments. Then I'm taking this pale peach shade up here. The exposure on this camera is terrible. It's doing me so dirty. But this one is the shade Babe's Night Out, and I'm just going to blend the top of that pink with that shade. And for the outer corner, I'm going to start with this dark navy kind of turquoisey shade down here. This is the shade Wave Maker, and I'm just going to take that on the outer part of that blend. I don't really know how I'm going to blend red into blue, but let's just try anyway, because you never know until you try. Then I'm going to blend it out with this shade here, which is the beautiful turquoise shade. This one is the shade Ocean Drive. And then I'm going to go between those two shades using this one, which is the shade Real Deal. So I'm doing 3 shades of the blue in total. Okay, so now that that's where we are at with that duotone blend. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it into a cut crease shape. So you know how I always do it now. I take it with my makeup remover and a cotton bud, and I'm just going to go first and remove the shadow from the shape I'm going to... I literally cannot talk today. I don't really know what's wrong with me. I think it's because I haven't filmed in so long that I'm like, what am I doing? But anyway, I'm just cutting the crease basically. So now I'm taking the blank canvas eye paint by Plouise and Mmmmitchell's collaboration. They did bring out all of the colourful ones, but then they also brought out, basically it's a thinner version of the classic Plouise base. So this one is in the shade Rumour 2. So it's basically like a thinner version of it. So I'm going to try and cut the crease using this. Actually a really nice consistency for cutting the crease because it's almost a little bit waxy. I don't really know how to explain that, but it's like a really thick but also thin at the same time. That literally is contradicting myself completely, but I just don't know how to explain it. It's a really easy consistency to use. So the idea of these bases is that they are pretty much like their normal Plouise base, but they are like a matte version. So they are made of different ingredients so that basically when you put them on the eye, you don't feel the need to set them in with shadows because they do dry down matter than usual. I really enjoyed working with that Plouise, I was going to say Plouise base, it's not a Plouise base, it's the blank canvas eye base. It's really, really, really good for cutting the crease. It's like a waxy consistency almost, and I think that's because where they've tried to make it matte, they've had to make it like a different consistency, so it's a little bit more waxy, I don't know. But I really enjoyed working with it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use a couple more colours as well. First of all, I am just going to remove a little bit more of that base because I don't want to mix it in with the new colours. So I am just going to go ahead and cut out where the next colour is going to go. So these are the three colours I'm going to use. We've got Glow Girl, which is like a hot pink shade. Then we've also got Ibiza, which looks like a bright purple in there, but on the actual packaging it looks like it's more of a lilac purple, so I don't really know what colour that's going to come out. And then we've got Nitro, which is this gorgeous teal shade. So as you can see, all of these will go with the colours in my blend, and yeah, I'm really excited to give these a fair try. So seeing as we've got pink, purple, blue on the blend, I'm going to go backwards and I'm going to do blue, purple, pink on the lid. So that's exactly the order I'm going to go in with these. So I'm going to start with the shade Nitro, which is the beautiful teal shade. So I'm just going to start with the shade Nitro and just do like a double cut crease underneath there. I do just want to say you literally need the tiniest bit of this product. I feel really bad because I squeezed out so much and I literally have used the tiniest bit and it's covered both of the bits of my eye that I needed it to. Now I'm taking the shade Ibiza, which is the lilac purple shade, and now I know I only need a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit there. I'm just going to take this in the middle between the blue and then the pink on the outside. And on the outer corner, I'm taking the shade Glow Girl, which is the pink shade. I do also just want to plug in here that you can use my code Lsgmakeup10 to save on anything on the Plouise website besides like their masterclasses. Save on any of their products. I do believe that will include these as well once they get dropped. But yeah, these are so sick, especially if you are someone who's into colour, a little bit like me. Okay, so now the eyes are pretty much done. I also do want to try and use this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. I haven't actually opened this yet, so I don't really know what kind of liquid liner it is. Oh okay, so it's like a pen. It's like one of the ones with the pots and then you bring out the lid. That actually looks really nice. I'm going to just do a couple of lines on the back of my hand. Okay, so it seems like it can go pretty thin. This should be good for detail work. I'm just thinking, I don't know if I want to do like an outline. I think I might, just because I really want to try out this liner. So hopefully it's not gonna mess it all up for me. Okay, so I have now finished up with the eyes for the time being. Obviously, I haven't gone underneath the eye yet, but that will come a little bit later on. I've just chucked on a pair of lashes. These are the Doll Beauty lashes in the style Lulu, which is really fitting because obviously a lot of people nickname me Lulu because, you know, Lucy, Lulu. I'm just going to do a quick little bit of skin makeup because there is a few new products that I wanted to try out for you guys today. So I'm just going to begin with a primer. Today I have got the Touch in Sol No Pore Blem Primer. I have actually been using this recently and I do really like it. It is very silicone-y, so when you put it on it feels very incredibly soft. Haven't really seen it make much of a difference in like getting rid of my pores, but it feels really soft, so that's always a good thing to begin with when you're putting foundation on top. So I have got a couple of new foundations recently. I have got the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I think this is more of a tinted moisturizer kind of a vibe rather than a foundation, but that shade is actually a little bit too light for me. And I do also have the Body Shop Matte Clay Skin Clarifying Foundation, but again, this one is too light for me at the moment. So I am just gonna mix a bit of those two, but also mix it with the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid foundation, which is in my correct colour, just so we've got the right kind of colour going on. And I'm just going to pat that in using my Jeffree Star and Morphe foundation brush. I've been really enjoying brushes recently. I feel like I've literally never been a foundation brush kind of person. I've always been a sponge person, but I don't know, recently I've just been really enjoying brushes. I kind of do it with a brush and then pat over the top of it with a beauty blender or beauty sponge afterwards, just so it looks a little bit smoother. I look so orange on camera right now. Oh my god, I need to make sure that I do a good job concealing and brightening because I look like an actual orange. Now this one isn't new, but I do have the Peggy Sage Luminous Skin Concealer. I've been using this a fair bit on my channel recently, so you've probably seen it in one of my older videos, but I've been really loving this concealer. Again, this one isn't really that new. I've got the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Setting Powder, and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes and to set anywhere else that I feel it's necessary to. So for my bronzer today, I've got the Dull Beauty Gimme Sun bronzer in the shade Dark, which actually might be a little bit too dark for me, funny enough, because I am normally pretty pale, but I'm hoping that this will be an okay colour for me at the moment whilst I'm tanned. It does look a little bit on the warmer side, which scares me slightly because I already look orange, and putting an orange toned bronzer on my face might make me look even more orange, but I guess we won't know until we try, so let's just get this on. To be honest, it actually does not come off as warm toned as you'd think it was from looking at it in the pan. I think because I'm doing it in like circular motions with a smaller brush, it's actually looking alright. So I actually really like that bronzer. And for my highlighter, we have these two gorgeous new shades of the loose highlighters, why did I say it like that? Highlighters by Anastasia Beverly Hills. They actually look very, very similar to two of the ones they've already brought out, which I think are Sunset Aura and something else. I can't remember what the golden one is called from the original collection, but anyway, these two look very similar, but they are slightly different shades. So I feel like this pink one is a slightly darker and more pinkier shade than Sunset Aura, and this one here is like a mixed tone between Snowflake and the other gold one, which I can't remember the name of. So this one is Vegas. This one is the one I'm going to be taking today. It looks like a beautiful champagne-y gold kind of colour, and I'm just going to take this on my cheekbones. So I'm just going to zoom you in to finish up the under eye. So as always, I'm taking a black gel liner on my waterline. This is the Sleek Makeup Intense Waterliner in the shade Zodiac Black. And I'm just taking that in here on my waterline. Then I'm just going to go in with the same shades from this Morphe palette that I used earlier on my blend and just take them underneath my eye. And to finish up with lips, I've got the Sleek Locked Up Super Precise Lip Liner in the shade Friend Zone. And then I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Sweet Nothing on top of that. Okay guys, and this is my finished look. my first video back in a little while and the first time picking up makeup brushes in about 3 weeks, which is the longest time I've been for the last like year that I haven't picked up a makeup brush because I'm so constant doing it. But yeah, I've had a really fun time creating this look. I really love how it came out and I absolutely loved all the products I used today. This Morphe palette is going to be such a summer staple for anyone who wants a little bit of colour but also wants to have, oh my god, I can't even open it, have their neutrals in there as well. This is a really fantastic palette. I also absolutely adore the new eye paints by Mitchell and Plouise's collaboration. They are absolutely incredible. The fact that they dry down matte and you don't have to worry about putting shadow on top of it is just such a bonus. Also, I just want to quickly show you this packaging because it is absolutely unreal. Like, just think about how much time and effort and thought has gone into each one of these little boxes. It's just incredible, and the product itself inside is so phenomenal as well. I genuinely really love these, and I know that they are going to be such a staple for me doing my cut creases now. What else did we use? We had the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner. I had been seeing so much going around on Twitter about it by people being like, this is an amazing eyeliner, and to me at first I was like, well, it's just going to be a normal liquid liner, you know, but it has actually been really good at getting the crisp straight lines. I feel like because the nib of it is like, it's not really flexible, so you can't really go wrong with like getting a straight line, if that makes sense. So it was really good with that. It also dries down matte and it's very black as well, which is obviously a bonus for a black eyeliner. Then we had the highlighter by Anastasia. You can see it just looks really healthy and really beautiful. It's not like a blinding highlight, but it's really subtle and pretty, and it just makes your skin look really healthy. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling there because I feel like I've probably talked enough in this long video. Yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy. Please make sure to leave a thumbs up, a comment below, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already, or if you are new here, just so you can see some of my new content. I'd really appreciate if you could also follow me over on my Instagram, which is at Lsgmakeup. I am getting so close to 100k on there, which is such a goal. It has literally been one of my main goals since I started my page. And other than that, I'm gonna finish this video here. So thank you so much again for watching as always, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.